Did you know that elephants are the only animals that can't jump? Quite fascinating, isn't it? Now, you might be wondering why. Well, it's all down to their massive size and unique leg structure. Unlike most mammals, the elephant's legs are designed more for strength than agility. Their pillar-like legs work like columns to support their hefty weight, which can be up to 6 tons for an African elephant. Plus, their feet structure is such that they walk on the tips of their toes, making jumping a physical impossibility. But don't let their size fool you. Elephants are incredibly intelligent, deeply emotional, and play a crucial role in our ecosystems. In this video, we'll be taking a deep dive into the world of elephants, exploring their history, their unique characteristics, the significance they hold in different cultures, and much more. We'll even touch on the ancient relatives of these majestic creatures. So, if you're intrigued by what we have in store, don't forget to subscribe and share this video. We promise it's going to be an elephantine ride. Elephants have a rich and ancient history, with over 180 extinct species, including some you may have heard of, like the mammoths and mastodons. These majestic creatures, part of the order Proboscidea, have roamed our planet for millions of years, each species leaving its mark in the annals of time. Let's take a journey back to the time when mammoths and mastodons walked the earth. Mammoths, with their iconic long curved tusks and humped shaggy coats, were well adapted to the cold environments during the Ice Age. On the other hand, mastodons, although similar in size to mammoths, had straighter tusks and resembled modern elephants more closely. These ancient elephants were not just fascinating for their physical appearance. Their evolution tells a captivating story. The evolution of elephants involved major shifts in molar morphology. That's the shape and structure of their teeth. This might seem like a small detail, but it played a significant role in their survival and adaptation. As elephants evolved, their teeth became more complex, better suited for grinding up the tough, fibrous plants that made up their diet. This not only allowed them to survive in various habitats, but also played a part in their migration out of Africa. Speaking of migration, did you know that elephants were once widespread across the globe? From the savannas of Africa to the icy tundras of North America and Eurasia, these ancient elephants adapted to a range of environments. It's a testament to their resilience and adaptability. Sadly, many of these ancient species didn't survive the test of time. Many proboscidean groups became extinct during the late Miocene and late Pleistocene, periods of significant climate change and human expansion. These ancient relatives of today's elephants were truly incredible creatures, weren't they? From the ancient mammoths and mastodons, we now move to the modern-day elephants, the largest land animals on Earth. These majestic creatures are divided into 3 distinct species: the African bush elephant, the African forest elephant, and the Asian elephant. Firstly, let's explore the African bush elephant. This species is the largest of the 3 and can be identified by its long curved tusks and large fan-shaped ears that help regulate their body temperature. They inhabit the vast savannas and grasslands of sub-Saharan Africa, and their diet mainly consists of grasses, fruits, and bark. Next, we have the African forest elephant. Smaller than their bush counterparts, these elephants are adapted for life in the dense rainforests of West and Central Africa. Their tusks are straight and point downward, a feature that helps them move easily through the undergrowth. Unlike bush elephants, forest elephants have a preference for leaves, fruits, and tree bark. Lastly, we travel to South Asia and Southeast Asia, home to the Asian elephant. Smaller in size than African elephants, Asian elephants are easily recognized by their smaller, rounded ears and a double-domed head with an indent in the middle. The males are the only ones in this species to bear tusks. Asian elephants are versatile feeders, consuming over 100 different types of vegetation. All elephants share some common features. They have a long, flexible trunk that serves multiple purposes. It's used for breathing, smelling, touching, grasping, and even producing sound. Their tusks, which are actually elongated incisor teeth, are used for digging, lifting objects, gathering food, and stripping bark from trees. Elephants also have thick, tough gray skin and pillar-like legs that support their massive weight. Despite their sheer size and strength, elephants are gentle giants, each species unique in its own way. Elephants play a vital role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. They're what we call a keystone species. But what exactly does this mean? A keystone species is an animal that has a disproportionately large effect on its environment relative to its abundance. In simpler terms, these are the animals that, should they disappear, their absence would trigger a domino effect, leading to significant changes in the ecosystem. Elephants, being the largest land animals, are a perfect example of a keystone species. Their daily activities, such as eating and moving around, significantly shape their habitat. Imagine an elephant munching its way through the forest. It's not just eating, it's also creating clearings which allow new plants to grow. These clearings become hotspots of activity, attracting a variety of other animals and promoting biodiversity. In addition, elephants play a major role in seed dispersal. As they roam, they consume plants and their seeds, which are then deposited in new locations through their dung. This process aids in the propagation of many plant species, contributing to a rich and diverse landscape. But these gentle giants are facing threats that could disrupt their important role in the ecosystem. Habitat destruction, the ivory trade, and conflicts with humans put elephants at risk. Loss of habitat not only affects elephants but also the myriad species that depend on the environments elephants help create. The ivory trade, driven by demand for elephant tusks, leads to poaching and a decline in elephant populations. Human-elephant conflict arises when elephants encroach on human settlements, often due to loss of their natural habitats. This can result in fatalities for both humans and elephants. As we can see, elephants are not just majestic creatures, they are crucial for the health of our planet. Elephants hold a special place in various cultures around the world. They are seen as more than just the largest land animals. They are revered and cherished, often associated with wisdom, strength, and memory. In the ancient world, elephants were symbols of power and grandeur. They were used in warfare, as seen in the historical accounts of Hannibal's crossing of the Alps. They were also used in labor, helping to build some of the world's most remarkable structures. But their significance stretches beyond their physical prowess. In Hinduism, the elephant-headed deity, Ganesha, is worshipped as the remover of obstacles and the patron of arts and sciences. In Buddhism, the white elephant is associated with the birth of Buddha, symbolizing purity and divinity. In literature and art, the elephant often takes center stage. From Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book to Salvador Dali's surrealist paintings, the elephant's presence is undeniable and impactful. Even today, in countries like Sri Lanka and Thailand, elephants play a significant role in religious festivals and ceremonies, carrying the weight of tradition on their robust shoulders. So elephants are not just animals, they are symbols of our heritage and culture.